Now to our exclusive interview with Michael's older brother, Jermaine. He came here to Neverland yesterday to talk to me, and he talked openly about the pain of learning the tragic news of his brother's death and why he and Jackson's own 3 children needed to see Michael Jackson one more time after he passed away. And he talked about the strain his family has been under for the past week.
It's tough. My family is being strong. We've always been a family, and we're just holding together. But it's very tough. It's very tough.
This family's been through hard times in the past. Is there anything that you can compare to this?
There's nothing that we compare to this, because we lost our brother, our hero, the world is mourning, we're mourning, the fans are mourning. It's unreal, it's unbelievable.
He first heard his brother was being rushed to the hospital from a friend. After some confusion, he then called his mother, who told him the tragic news.
She was crying, saying he was dead. And Matt, to hear my mother say, Michael's dead, to feel and hear the tone in her voice to say her child is dead is nothing that anyone can ever imagine. And to hear her say this, and I'm her son too, and I rushed across town, and once I got close to UCLA, I saw the helicopters in the sky. I said, that's where he is. And I rushed in the hospital, and I went straight to my mother, and I tried to console her a bit, but I wanted to see Michael, and I wanted to see my brother. And seeing him there lifeless and breathless was very emotional for me. But I held myself together because I know he's very much alive. His spirit is, and that was just a shell. But I kissed him on his forehead, and I hugged him, and I touched him, and I said, Michael, I'll never leave you. You'll never leave me. I felt, though, really, really empty. And this sounds strange, but he went too soon. He went too soon. I don't know how people are going to take this, but I wish it was me.
Why do you feel that way?
Because I've always felt that I was his backbone. Someone to be there for him. I was there, and he was sort of like Moses. Things he couldn't say, I would say them. During the trials, doing everything, I knew he was 1,000% innocent. I knew. We all knew.
You never doubted as a brother? You never said, you took the brother hat off for a second, Jermaine, and said, let me look at this from a different point of view. Is it possible that this is true?
Listen, Michael is a gift from Allah, and he has taken him back. The world didn't appreciate him. The world loved him, but certain people, certain industries didn't appreciate him. And his time on this earth, he did good. He wanted good for everyone. He saw the good in people that were even proclaimed to be bad, but he wanted to change things. So the messages through his songs, through his lyrics, through his actions, going to hospitals, going to orphanages, trying to cure children of cancer, trying to just bring enlightenment. This place, Neverland, look at this place. I love it here because I feel him. This is his creation.
Jermaine says speculation and rumors over what killed his brother have hurt his family.
For people to come forth and say things that they don't have the facts to is very damaging to the family, to me, to us, because we don't know. We don't know. After having a physical and being proved to be totally healthy.
But with such persistent rumors, if the autopsy report comes back and the toxicology comes back and it does show that he was using prescription drugs or abusing, would you be surprised? Would you be shocked?
I would be hurt.
Hurt why?
Hurt because Michael has always been a person who was against anything like that. but I'm not saying it's right because it's not right. But in this business, the pressures and things that you go through, you never know what one turned to. I turned to...
So you're saying it's possible?
I really don't know, Matt. I really don't know. And I'm being honest. I really don't know. But I do know this, that Michael was always concerned about just everybody. And to have that weight on your shoulders and to have that kind of pressure, I don't know. I don't know.
According to the will, Michael wanted your mom, Catherine, to care for his children.
Yes.
Your mom's 79 years old, Jermaine. Is she capable of that? Is she up to that task?
She's capable. She's up to it because she's always with all the grandchildren all the time. She loves the laughter and the crying and all the excitement. Yes, she is. I mean, we're still her kids. Like, to them, we never grew up, but she's definitely capable. And she has someone with her to make sure that they're doing the right things. I thought it was a great will because the children are fine. My mother's the perfect person to be there, and it's definitely him.
Jermaine would like to see Neverland be his brother's final resting place.
This is his home. He created this. Why wouldn't he be here? I feel his presence. It's like he's on tour somewhere or he's out somewhere, and it would always feel like that, and I love that. And I want my mother to come back here and feel what I feel, my brothers, my sisters, and because it's so important. I mean, he built this place with love, and you can see it and feel it. Look, it's quiet, it's peaceful.
And still ahead, we'll have more of our exclusive interview with Jermaine Jackson, including why they brought Michael's children to see their father after he had passed away. And it's time now for more of our exclusive interview with Michael's older brother, Jermaine. He talks about the good times and the bad here at Neverland Ranch, about plans that were in the works for a possible Jackson 5 reunion, and about seeing Michael's 3 young children at their father's side in the hospital.
When I entered the hospital, they were there. And the therapist felt that it was important to let them see their father and so they can get it over and understand.
So they were taken in to see their father after he had passed?
Yes, yes.
It's a hard thing for kids.
Yes, but now they're fine. And I know it's tough, but I think it was the best thing to do. At first, I was against it, but what do you say if you don't show them?
They're 12, 11, and 7. Can you describe the day or 2 days after his death? How did the family embrace them? How did they gather around them to support them?
Well, my kids, Jafar and Your Majesty, are like their ages, Prince and Paris and Blanket, and also Royal, and they love them. They're playing, and during the time when Michael was here, they were busy with their father traveling, and my kids just always say, Dad, can we go to Neverland? Can we see Blanket? Can we see Paris? Can we see Prince? And
if you got to visit your cousins, this is a pretty good place to visit them.
Yeah, but they were always traveling and things like that. Now they are the closest. They're together now. They're very special because the love. Michael gave them the most important thing, which is the love, and he had the love from his mother and father. We all did, the right morals, the right principles. He was a wonderful father.
Clearly, Michael did not live what was a typical or normal life, and much has been made of the fact that some of the reasons for that were started very young because of your family's, being in the spotlight at such young ages. How much pressure do you think Michael felt?
He became a victim of his own success, and what I mean by that is because it was hard for him.